How we doing?
Recording.
Hello. It's me. Amazing.
Welcome to No Bummers, everyone. We're live
From New York.
Live recording from a new studio
Woo!
/ room in my basement.
Which we're very excited about.
Thanks for joining us here every week. We really appreciate it. Each week we talk about I haven't done the intro in a minute.
We talk about anything we want.
Each prepare a topic.
Each week we talk about something we've been
everything.
hyperfixated on. And then each of us has prepared a topic that the other two hosts don't know ahead of time. And the only rule is no bummers. So thanks for watching and listening.
Welcome.
This is bad. We might need to bring the cue card back.
No, I think that was
I
fun.
forgot my monologue.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's been a
I'm never
minute.
going to get the cast in the play at this rate.
No, you are not, sir.
Understudied at best.
At
you may
best.
leave now.
As long as I can understudy Morgan when she plays Glenda on Broadway.
Yes, you may. I get the decision.
What's my part?
You could be Dorothy.
The Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy.
Hello. I don't know what the
Pay
wizard
no
No.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
Hunter can be the wizard. You can be Dorothy.
Dorothy.
And I will be the Glenda understudy.
Perfect.
Perf.
Love it.
And Trant can be Toto.
Oh, never mind. He's going to be a flying monkey.
You're going to just be cast as the ensemble, so you'll be a couple of different parts.
You
So you'll
do
have to be
both.
multiple creatures. Can you handle that?
Absolutely, I can.
It's going to take a lot of determination. I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's in the bag. I have a YouTube video that has 200,000 views. It's just me doing different voices.
That's
Okay.
amazing. Good job.
Thank you.
I don't think I knew that.
Well,
You look
you're
like
not
that's the
asking
craziest
the
thing you've
right
ever
question.
Apparently. Do you guys have any secret YouTube videos I need to know about?
Okay,
I
actually,
deleted all of mine.
my brother one time made a YouTube video and it was just like a picture of my dog. Wait, let me. So it was a picture of my dog and then he drew like a little.
Your
mouth.
dog did?
No, my dog. So my no. Oh, sorry.
No, my dog did.
You're like, so your dog, and I was like, no, idiot,
No,
my dog.
dummy.
Stupid, my dog did it.
No, my brother drew like a little mouth on the dog, and then like it like had its eyebrows turned down, and it said, "Tell me I'm pretty," and that was it. We'll link it down below.
Bring it
If we
back
can
for
find it.
2023. It sounds like it's got big Vine energy.
Uh-huh.
It was hilarious. When I was a little kid, I was like, "Oh my gosh, my brother is like the funniest guy ever," because he drew little eyebrows on Champ. But I'll send you the link. It'll be down below.
Weren't you in a YouTube video with Max or something? You like made a cake? It was a long time ago that we talked about this.
Oh, we made a cake for Max because he's being mean.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that
one.
out. He was being nice always.
But you made a cake for him. Would you make it with Eric's? Or Eric's?
But all the
Did you make
Erics
it
were
with your
invited. No, I made it with my dog. No, I made it with Taylor.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't being mean. We just made him a cake.
Yeah.
It
You
had a bunch of crunchy
Listen,
candies
you don't
on
have
it.
to excuse yourself for making a cake. If I could make a cake every day, I would.
She's got a point.
You know what we should do?
What?
Okay, there's a cake. Maybe you can help because you make cakes.
Yeah.
So
He's a cake maker.
it's like a Lucky Charms cake.
Mm-hmm.
And it has like Lucky Charms marshmallows like in the batter,
Ooh.
maybe chopped, because that would be like a big boy to find, you know. And then the decoration of the cake is like it's light green,
Uh-huh.
Oh, cute.
and then it has like has just like rows of the little marshmallows on it.
Oh.
And it looks very cute. We're not going to be here for St. Patrick's Day, but I think we could do it some other time.
It sounds like it could be a year-round treat.
Who doesn't want Lucky Charms any time of the year.
And you could make it with Lucky Charms milk.
Wait, there's Lucky Charms milk?
Well, you just put Lucky Charms in milk.
Okay.
And then you pick the charms out. And
so there could be like SpaghettiO milk, but it's really just like SpaghettiOs like in milk?
Well, no. Like, you know how like when you eat cereal, the milk that's left over is like flavored?
Colorful?
Yeah.
It's gray?
Yeah.
Gray.
What cereal
What
are
color
you
is it?
What cereal are you eating that's
Is it-
turning your cereal gray?
It's not turning the cereal gray.
Or
it's
turning your
the
milk gray? Because
Tell
like
me-
when you eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it leaves like the cinnamon dust in your milk.
Or like
I made
Cocoa
my
Puffs.
sister's birthday cake. I made her a Cinnamon Toast Crunch birthday cake, and that's what we did.
You're brilliant.
Yeah.
That's yummy. Okay,
And then you
let's
get
try
the
it.
flavor baked into the cake.
Perfect.
So then it's like a cereal cake.
Big brain time.
That's not my time. It's just you and Morgan time.
That's only when it comes to baking. That's about my one big brain time.
Well, thank you for telling me that.
What is y'all's hyperfixations?
Okay. I'm glad you asked. Mine is the song that we heard in Walmart called Got to Be Real. And it's like a kind of a, I don't know. Let me see who wrote it.
In Walmart, though.
Yeah.
Is where
Morgan
you
and I
discovered
danced
it.
the whole song in Walmart.
Isn't it? It's like one of the songs at the end of Night at the Museum.
You assume that I've seen that at the museum.
You
more
haven't?
recently.
I've never seen
No,
it.
more recently
Oh.
than I have.
It's like,
The last time I
I
saw
wanna
Night at the
see it.
Museum was probably like 10 years ago.
oh, it's such a good one.
It's by
though.
Cheryl Lynn.
It's like, dun, 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 dun. Probably if you heard it, you would recognize it.
Okay, wait, just cut this part out. Here, I'll just play a little snippet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Ow!
I think that's a short enough clip that we can get away without copyright.
Okay, I won't say anymore.
Yay!
But that's been my hyperfixation of the week.
Very cool.
The coolest.
I forgot to add that to my playlist. Boop, boop, boop. So thanks for reminding
Boop,
me.
boop,
You're welcome.
What's We keep making Blue's Clues noises. I don't know why. What's yours, Cade?
Mine is also a song,
Oh my
but
goodness.
I found it on TikTok.
Okay.
Not in a Walmart. Maybe in a Walmart. Maybe I was at Walmart when I heard it for the first time. I don't know.
Thank you for being honest.
We love an
I'm
honest
just speaking
king.
my truth.
Yeah.
It's called Nexus Is It Over by Austin and the Powers. And it's like an old school Panic at the Disco kind of vibe.
Hold on, I gotta add it.
Like a 9 in the afternoon type vibe.
Okay.
Nexus, is it over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is It Over is in parentheses.
Okay, I found it.
But it's Austin and the Powers is the...
I added
the
it to my
band.
list. So I
But yeah,
listened
it's
to it
like a
later.
very fun, upbeat song. They have a lot of other good stuff, but that's like the one that I've liked the most. So go give them a listen.
A little listen.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I have got a bee in my bonnet to watch a lot of like the old classic Disney movies.
Well, you better start watching.
So I did. And so far I've watched Snow White, Pinocchio. We watched the Aristocats. And
That movie is underrated.
it's so
Seen
funny.
The video that it has, I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he is dressed as a woman and they're pretending like they're like leaving on their honeymoon from Britain to go to Disney for their honeymoon.
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
She's like, we watched the Aristocats last night. He's like, we watched it like 8 times. He's like, she's like, well, you just can't get over watching the Aristocats.
Aw, I love the Aristocats.
He's like pretending to be like a crazy Disney adult.
Yeah.
So he's like,
and
we're ready to fly on a magic carpet.
the husband is just like completely monotone,
Yeah.
disinterested. And the guy that's dressed as a woman is like, I didn't have any help from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, if you know what I mean.
The flight attendant's like, where are you flying to? And she's like, Disneyland. And he's like, Los Angeles. Like, that's not into it. It was pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
But yeah, I'm that woman this week, I guess. And I just like the Disney classics. And I forget how much I like them and how cute they are. I will say Pinocchio's pretty boring, but that's okay. It's still cute.
Kind of always has been, though.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like, wow, I gotta know about this puppet's life?
I think it's cute. Like, she like brings him to life, and he's.
So you think kids should lie?
No.
You heard it here first, folks.
Telling your kids not to lie is bad parenting.
Listen, gotcha journalism is not cool.
Gotcha.
Joan, gotcha.
Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I have.
So you think lying's cool?
I have many to watch.
Okay, well, you think lying's cool.
Oh no.
That's really fun. Sorry that I just made a bunch of jokes about it.
Arissa Hats is so cute. Though.
It is very cute. When he's like, ta-ra-ra, boom, da. And George, her like lawyer, grabs the butler by his like suspended things and flings himself up the stairs. I love it.
What's your next one?
I'm not really watching them in order, but if I was, I think it would be like the Three Caballeros or something, which I've actually never watched that one, so I'm kind of excited. Yeah.
I like the Three Caballeros.
I've seen like shorts of them, but I've never watched the movie that they're in.
You've never watched the longs?
No, not the longs, just the shorts.
It's a technical term.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to that.
I like how Cade always gets one of us to gang up on the other. Like he's like,
Just
it's a
pit you
technical
against each
term.
other.
And then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, so you like lying? I'm like, yeah, I was like, I like it.
We can't be taken in by him.
What if I told you none of it was accidental?
Mastermind.
That is a lyric from Taylor Swift, I do believe.
Mastermind.
Your belief is correct.
Thank you.
Look at us getting along.
All right, who's going first?
Cade.
You want me to go first? Let's take a
I
break.
do. I really do.
I'm excited
Let's
for
take a break.
my topic.
Oh!
To be real.
I'm glad the backup vocals were there.
Sorry. That's all I can offer.
She was too busy with her trumpet solo to bother.
I left all that I had on the stage at karaoke, and I had nothing more to give.
You know
Oh, yeah,
who's
how was
underrated?
karaoke?
Oh my gosh, we missed you
So fun.
terribly. You come next time?
Yeah.
Okay, fun.
It was fun.
Also, I have something to say about Scuttle.
Oh yeah, because we watched Little Mermaid
watched
too.
Little
That was the
Mermaid.
other one.
Scuttle erasure about to happen right now?
I love
Oh.
Scuttle.
He's so funny.
And I just want to be a friend like Scuttle, who's just like wants to be so nice to Ariel. He was so nice to Ariel and was like trying really hard to help. Did he help? Maybe not all the time, but
Sometimes the
was-
opposite of helping.
Yeah.
But he's like fully himself, and he's like, "This is what I have to offer you," and she's like, "Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and he
Maybe next time."
and he's like, next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Scuttle, and I've just been thinking about him for a couple
Yeah.
days.
Like when they're in the lagoon, not super helpful, but did his best.
wow.
And then when they're on the like
they're in
wedding
the-
ship
when they're
at the end,
for
he's
Kiss the
like,
Girl?
"Rah!" Yeah.
he's like, he gets all of his bird friends to like
Dive bomb.
like,
Yeah.
super on
They
her.
dropped
What's
the
her name? Vanessa?
starfish on her face.
Scuttle is underrated. He is the hero of that story.
He is
You think
so
it's King
good.
Triton? It's not. You think it's
It's
Flounder?
not
You think it's King
Triton.
Triton?
No, King Triton's evil.
If anything, it would be Eric because he rams that boat.
I was
into
gonna
Ursula's
say,
belly.
I feel like
Okay.
it's Ariel and Eric, yeah?
Scuttle
And
helped a whole
Sebastian
bunch.
and Flounder do so much.
They do. I just
Flotsam and Jetsam.
they're horrible.
They get exploded. Spoiler alerts for anybody.
If you haven't seen
For
it,
The Little Mermaid.
it came out.
That came out literally in 1992.
If you haven't seen it yet, it's your fault. So
You're an idiot.
That I'm sending
Dumb.
Jodie Benson to your house.
Yeah.
can you send her to my house?
No.
Oh, while
'Cause
she's
you've
making
watched it.
rounds, can you send her to mine?
Just send Jodie Benson to your own house.
No, because I've seen it.
Yeah. he
Have you
can-
not
oh.
seen it?
I haven't seen
Welcome, Jodie. Please come in and take a
So
seat.
we stay here until Jody comes.
You stay here till Jody comes. No, but I just love Scuttle. Anyway, what's your topic? I just had to say it.
So, a little bit of backstory on my topic.
I'm so excited for your topic.
I go running at the gym every morning. Usually I'm there
The
for
boy?
like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long I want to run and how quickly I get tired and all that. So, over the past 2 weeks, I have watched 30 minutes of 4 different Twilight movies.
I'm so excited.
So we're going to play a game
Yay.
where the two of you have 3 minutes. Is that what we decided? 3 minutes for each movie. So 15 minutes total to ask me questions about that movie. Your goal is to figure out which 4 of the Twilight movies I have seen 30 minutes of.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And you know which ones you have seen 30 minutes of.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I know which one I'm missing. I
Okay.
did that. I did enough research to know which one I didn't see.
Okay.
And
Easy. This is easy.
Wait.
I am not allowed to say I don't know. So if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I have to make something up.
Oh no.
So you can just be
Wait.
spewing nonsense.
So how much time do we have? Sorry, can you say
3
that again?
minutes per movie?
3
4 minutes per movie?
Okay.
4 per movie. Okay.
So like you'll start with Twilight
Okay.
and you'll ask me 4 minutes of questions about Twilight and I have to make up answers.
Okay, so he's gonna like fib, and we just have to do our best.
If I don't know the answer, if
he
I
doesn't
know
know
the
the
answer,
answer.
I will tell you that I will be
like, "No."
as truthful as
Yeah.
I am able to be,
Okay.
Okay.
because you also have to realize I've only seen 30 minutes of each of these movies.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready?
Ready? Timer starts now.
Okay. What color did the movie look like? The first one.
Blue,
Okay.
like a grayish blue.
Okay. So did he? So okay. So
What's their high school called?
Forks High School.
I was like,
That was just a guess, but
okay.
Yeah, don't tell us.
So you,
Yes, I'm
so
gonna think
you,
he
you
did watch this one.
got to know the siblings
of
of Edward.
Edwards.
What does Alice look like?
She's a girl.
He has seen it.
She's the one that she's the one that does visions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but what does she look like?
Gun to my head, couldn't tell you.
You don't know what she looks like.
Is she?
She's not.
Okay, what does Rosalie look like?
That's the other one.
You're so correct on that. You want to give us any detail?
He is a fountain of wisdom.
I don't know.
Oh shoot, that's not.
Yeah,
any time
keep
at all.
asking questions.
That's 1 minute.
Let's move on. We have 1 minute left.
What
Oh my gosh! I was like,
You have 3 minutes left.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, that was a quick 3 minutes.
okay. So you did you see when he like whips around in his Volvo?
Yeah, she is out to.
Prom dress shopping.
I'm supposed to be
Don't
telling
give him
you.
any.
Sorry.
She's out prom dress shopping with Andrea Kendrick
Andrea Kendrick is there.
and her other friend, and they are trying on
Lauren.
dresses, and she's like, I'm gonna go look for books. And she goes to a bookstore and she's like, do you have any books about Native American werewolves? And the bookkeeper's like, funny you should ask. I do, right here.
Oh my-
Come with me. I'll show you the section.
So
He's
then
definitely seen this one. I
So then
think.
she is walking down the stairs and she runs into a group of men, and the group of men is like, hey baby, you're not from around here. And then you see a little Volvo come whipping around the corner, and Edward comes out and saves the day. Or the
Okay.
evening, I guess.
Okay.
That would be pretty ballsy of him to make all that up.
Yeah. Okay. So then, do you know tell me what you know about the ballet studio.
0.
What does
Okay.
their house look like?
It's there. It's in the woods.
Okay.
Lots of windows.
So tell me what happened. So they invited her over for dinner. What happened?
She got there and they were like, I hope you like Paschetti.
And then what'd she say?
And she's like, absolutely, I do. But
And
then it was blood instead of spaghetti sauce.
Okay, now.
Okay, so he saw. Okay. Did you see when, like, one of the friends asked her to prom? Did you meet?
No, I don't think so.
So tell me what Jacob looks like.
Well, that's Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, what does he look
So I
like?
do know that. He's
We're
got
gonna get
long
worse.
hair in this one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. What happened with Tyler's van?
She was going to get hit by a car, and then Edward punched it.
Yeah. I do believe he did.
Right?
I think he
Am I wrong?
What was Edward's reaction when he first saw Bella?
He salivated. I don't know.
10.
Okay.
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 5.
I think we put a button in that one right there.
Dude, I think he
He
has
knew that.
seen.
He knew enough about the
I will also give you one hint. I did read Twilight
Oh shoot!
when I was in 8th grade
Oh no!
because the girl I liked told me I should. So I read Twilight, and I have not read any of the other ones.
Okay.
But that was
Well,
also in 8th grade.
if he read it, I think he would remember the ballet studio situation.
yeah.
So I think he's seen that for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on.
Okay.
I don't know.
2.
Okay.
New moon.
Begin.
Okay, so
What color was this movie?
This one was like a little more normal,
Okay.
but kind of a reddish brown.
'Kay.
But more normal.
okay, so Bella, did she go over to the Cullens?
Yeah.
What happened there? What were they doing at their house?
What were the Cullens doing?
Yeah.
Just like general vampire things.
Like what?
vampire taxes,
Uh-huh.
vampire astronomy.
what was Jacob helping Bella with?
Bella's truck broke down, and so Jacob was helping her fix the truck.
Okay.
All right.
Why does Alice come to check on Bella?
Because she had a vision of her with a werewolf.
Okay.
the one he hasn't seen.
Yeah.
I've only seen 30 minutes of the ones
Well,
that I had.
Okay,
seen.
we'll keep asking then.
Yeah. For your sake.
What kind of movie does she go to watch with Jacob and Mike?
They go to see an action movie.
Okay.
Like a Cars movie.
What happens
Kind
with
of like a Fast and the Furious type.
what happens when they're watching it?
Yeah.
They eat popcorn.
What else do they do?
Okay.
Jacob and Bella kiss.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens when Bella goes to Europe? Where does she go?
She goes to Italy
Why?
to find out more about vampires because that's where vampires are from.
So she goes to find out about them, not for any other reason.
No, it's for a school trip. But while she's there, there's also vampires.
Okay. I don't think we need the rest of the time on this one. I think we heard what we needed to hear.
You're just like so incorrect on so much. Okay.
Moving on to
But we still have to keep asking to make sure that he's not just telling us fibs about the parts he hasn't seen, right?
Well, I feel like we jumped around a bunch.
Minute 30.
Okay, so tell me where Edward is during this movie.
Edward's on kind of like a rest period. He gets sent away
To where?
to Italy as well. Because that's where the vampires are.
Full of crap. What does Bella do that makes her dad concerned?
She spends the night at Jacob's house.
All right, I've seen what I needed to see.
This is the movie.
Okay,
If this isn't the movie, then we should make this movie because it sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty spicy. She's doing a lot of stuff.
You guys are the ones who are like, she went to Europe. What did she do there? I'm telling you.
It's just not, though. Oh my goodness.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
What color is Jacob's wolf?
brown. Next.
Why does he cut his hair?
But because he becomes a man. Part of the man ritual.
Oh, okay.
They play Taylor Swift's The Man and they cut his hair.
I'm sorry. This is it. That's the movie, don't you think?
Yeah, but so okay.
We'll keep asking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
down next Eclipse.
Eclipse is
So
next.
you're gonna have to help me because this is the one I've seen the least.
Okay, I love this one. Who is the main bad guy?
The Volturi.
Who's the other bad guy? There's two in this movie.
Yeah, there is. The moon.
Did you just say the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Werewolves tend to hate him.
They hate him. What?
Also, there's the Black Wolf that I don't remember his name.
Okay.
Okay. What does
That's
the
okay.
army consist of?
The army?
Mm-hmm.
It's like BTS fans mostly.
Why does Edward threaten to kill Jacob?
Because he tries to steal Bella away and he says he's going to imprint on her.
Okay. Gosh dang it.
I really don't remember what happens in this one.
He's like, not a clue.
Who do they think is hunting Bella?
They think that it's the Volturi.
Who is it though?
I didn't get that far.
Okay, so ask more questions around
So
that.
I'm going
Okay.
to assume it's the Volturi because I don't know.
'Kay.
But we'll say the moon.
I'm gonna lock in my answer at the moon.
Where does Bella stay to keep her safe from the army?
She stays at Jacob's house. Just like she did in the first movie.
I'm like, does she?
No, he's not getting almost any of this correct.
Well, wait. What happens in the beginning? What happens in the beginning?
Yeah, you ask him that because I can't remember exactly how that movie starts.
In the beginning,
In the beginning.
we open
I don't know either, but that's
we open on a beautiful sunrise. And you see Edward hiss at the sun as it comes over the mountains and retreat into his home.
Okay, what happens 20 minutes into the movie?
Bella sees someone trying to like track her down, trying to hunt her. And so she goes and she's like, Edward, Jacob, you have to work together because my life is at stake.
Okay, so
And they're like, we'll be a team. And they like do a hand clasp.
Who are the two significant characters who die at the end?
Definitely the moon.
only because the sun rose.
That's only one.
And also,
Did you see a death in the movie?
no.
Who takes over training the werewolves?
The Black Wolf. I don't know what his name is.
Who takes over training the werewolves specifically to fight the army that's coming?
Jacob.
Homeboy doesn't know anything about any of these movies.
Now I'm confused.
I know because I was like,
I thought for sure it was the last one, but he doesn't know anything about this one either.
30 seconds.
Oh gosh.
Sadie, I'm really sorry for when you watch this.
I am too, Sadie.
Okay, I can't think of any more questions because he hasn't been able to answer any of them.
Well, and I
correctly.
can't remember. I like because they
It's
kind
none
of
them.
they kind of all run like the last three run together for me.
10.
But you know what? Guess what I popped off on? Twilight. Number 1.
You did very
You knew
well.
that one really good.
A little too well.
I think that was a longer run day. So I think I saw a little bit more of that one.
Time out.
Gotcha.
I don't know, man. I don't think he knew that one very well either.
Okay, so we'll keep that info. in
Did
our
he
brain.
answer any of the ones for New Moon correctly? Because I would say it's more likely he's seen that one than this one.
Okay, let's just keep going
He
and
literally
we'll
didn't
converse at
answer
the
a
end.
single one correctly. Okay, breaking down part 1.
Okay. So what is happening during this movie?
This is the one, if my memory is serving me correctly, that
Sure it isn't.
I would bet it's most assuredly not. Bella and Edward just got married. And they go to Brazil, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, he's watched this one, I think.
They go to Brazil. And
What else would you like to know about it?
Okay. Who is the surprise guest at their wedding?
Definitely not the moon, because it died in the last one.
Yeah, we can't have him coming back. He's gone. Dead and buried.
The moon's a woman.
Okay.
Wow. On the eve of International Women's Day. Unbelievable.
Answer the question.
Moon
You're wasting our
erasure.
time.
The king of the Vulturi.
the king. Okay. So you did see
Well, is he if he's not the king?
He's not.
The leader?
There's like 3 of
the
them.
prince.
I'm giving
No,
him tips.
there's the one that's the main guy. And then
Okay.
there's the blonde girl and the skinny guy that is stupid.
Yeah.
You got that pretty spot on. Okay, so where was their wedding?
Their wedding was definitely in the Cullen's backyard.
Okay, and what did it look like?
Just very trees, like a lot of trees.
Very trees.
Anything what did Bella's
White?
dress look like?
White.
Do you remember what color Rosalie and Alice's dresses
Red.
The
were?
bridesmaids.
Red. Like blood.
They weren't.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
They were lavender.
I'm like, if he has.
I bleed lavender, don't you?
Okay, so so you saw the honeymoon.
Correct.
So, tell me what happened on the honeymoon.
So on the honeymoon, this small Portuguese woman comes in and she's like, devil, demonio. And Robert Pattinson's like, hey, baby, don't mind me. I'm just
Okay.
here with my wife.
Okay.
And then they blow the bed apart, literally to shambles.
Okay.
And then Bella's like, I'm going to make some eggs. And then she throws up and she's like, my tum-tum.
Okay.
And then the Portuguese woman's like, demonio, and points at her stomach.
Okay. So what does that imply?
And she's pregnant with a demon.
Okay. Okay.
Why is she so sad on her honeymoon at first?
Because Jacob's not there.
Incorrect. But
Because Paul, what's her dad's name?
Charlie?
I was like, who the F is Paul?
Because Charlie didn't get to come to the wedding.
Okay, so I think he probably started when they went on their honeymoon.
Yeah,
So, okay, I think he has seen that one.
I would say yes.
'Cause-
He knew a lot of details.
About that Brazilian woman.
Yeah, so he probably saw the last like 30 minutes
But you
of that one.
somehow you missed a chunk in between that and when they were in the water. Did you see any water?
Yeah, like outside the window of their resort. Lots of water.
They're not at a resort. Okay, that's time for that one. Okay.
Okay, so
Last
Dawn, part
one.
2. Okay.
Fiend.
We ready? Okay. What is Bella's health like at the beginning of the movie?
Very sickly.
Okay.
Just like very ill because Resume is eating her from the inside.
Resume.
okay, so
Okay.
what do they give Bella to kind of help her with it?
Leaves.
What?
You do so good, and then you
And then
throw
you throw like the moon or leaves at us.
leaves.
Just like some medicine leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
And why are the werewolves so upset?
The werewolves are upset because this breaks the treaty.
Okay.
I'm getting a nod.
Yep, you are getting a nod.
Not
'cause
for
that's
me,
correct.
you're not.
Well, Morgan and I just know a lot more about Twilight than you.
Who are
Probably.
the werewolves that decide to help the Cullens?
Jacob
Uh-huh.
and the small boy that's not really a small boy in this one, and his sister.
Okay.
Spotty on names.
Their names are Seth.
Oh,
and
wait.
something else.
Seth and Layla or something like that.
Okay.
Lana Del Rey.
Wait a second. I messed that up. Breaking Down Part 1 is when she has the baby.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the second one, she like opens her eyes and she's a vampire. Shoot. So he probably has seen that one he saw when she has a baby. We were asking the wrong questions. Okay, now we know. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. So when she becomes a vampire, what does she do on her first hunt?
She says, "Is it your birthday, girl? Because you smell like a present." And then she
Oh.
chomps down on a woman's neck and sucks her dry
Okay, well that's not true.
Okay.
like a juice box.
So he obviously hasn't seen that part. Who is coming after them in this movie?
The Volturi.
Okay. Why?
Because they think that Edward's dad, that's a question mark, I'm not sure what his relation is making an army against them.
Okay. Arguably, you could say that.
Okay.
What do they think Renesmee is?
A demon.
Well, everybody thinks that, so they're not.
What is Renesmee?
She's half immortal, half mortal.
Okay.
So she's quarter mortal.
Why are they concerned about her?
Cormortal.
Cormortal. Because the predictions all said that there would be one vampire to rule them all, and that would be
1 minute.
a half.
Okay. That's not true. And okay, so when the Volturi get there, what is the big twist?
They go out onto the snow, and they're like, "Everyone line up. We're all gonna face each other."
Okay, you're talking so slow.
And
Hurry.
then Bella puts resume on Jacob's back
Okay.
and says, "Take her. Go away."
Who's the first one to die from the Cullens?
The dad.
Okay, so he's seen the
He's
battle.
seen that one then.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's give him 1 minute to ask any follow-up questions
Okay,
about
so
any of the movies.
It's
think
pretty.
it was-
We need to clarify New Moon.
I think it was Eclipse or New Moon.
Yeah, because he seemed to know about Brazil. He seemed to know about the battle.
He knew
seemed-
about the death, which we didn't ask about because it was in the next movie.
I totally
Okay.
I messed that up.
Oh, is that what, when you were asking about death, you were talking about in the battle?
No,
Oh.
we messed up when she turned and when she didn't, so we didn't ask the right questions.
Okay, so we have 1 minute.
Embarrassing for you guys.
Okay, so New Moon, New Moon, New Moon, New Moon. Okay, so Edward, where did he go again? Tell me.
Europe. Italy, obviously. It's where the vampires go.
Okay, so then what was he trying? What was his end goal in going?
He was
Away.
going to
30 seconds.
to find out about
Same time at all.
how the vampires can get cured.
Okay. And you're gonna have to help me with the third one.
Okay, shoot, I asked a lot of questions. I really don't think he's seen that one.
The third?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't seen the second either. Then.
How does she describe Jacob after his big change?
Harry.
I don't know.
Time's up.
I don't remember the third one. Oh shoot.
He didn't answer a single question right for the third one.
Well, and then no, I don't feel like he knew New Moon either, because we were like, okay, well, why are they at the Cullens? And he's like, for vampire stuff, which is
Not true.
So
I believe
then-
it said vampire taxes.
Which is also not true.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Victoria and her little boy toy, whose name I can't remember.
James.
Riley.
Oh, Riley.
Riley, because they killed James.
That's a shame.
in the ballet studio, and that's why she's coming after them. So Victoria is like building this army of newborns, and the Volturi is checking on them to see if they've turned Bella yet, because they promised they would at the end of New Moon. So then they're kind of confused, and then you find out that the Volturi, it's a whole thing.
But then they didn't. Why didn't they want to cure Bella?
Why didn't they want to change her?
Yeah.
Because Edward was like, if we change it, you won't have a soul. And Bella was like,
so?
You already don't.
yeah.
Babe.
So,
Babe.
babe,
Okay.
wait. Okay.
Are we rolling? Okay.
Okay.
So the conclusion that we came to is that Cade doesn't know much about any of these movies.
I wrote a pretty good series, I will say. The Moon, Vampire Taxes.
The king of the Volturi.
What is he if he's not the king?
The leader.
But what is a king if not a leader?
He's just a leader. He's the spokesperson, but he and his two brothers are like equally in charge.
Because it's like a family.
What's the blonde girl then?
She's one of their little...
That is Dakota
She's not
family.
a leader?
No,
Yeah.
she's just one of their little... What's the word I'm thinking of? Like a bad guy's helper. What's
Like a
it called?
henchman.
A
A
minion?
henchman. A minion. She's
Yeah.
just
That's why they
sucks.
wanted to steal the moon.
I love her, but I hate her in that movie. She's so freaking
She's
annoying.
awful. Okay. So we're locking in that you don't know Eclipse.
That is correct.
Yay!
So you okay.
also don't know much about New Moon, so I'd like
Wait,
to know what
did
part you saw.
Yeah, tell us what you saw.
Honestly, couldn't really tell you.
Wait.
Is it the part where the camera's spinning around her and it's like, there's a possibility?
Yes, I did see that part.
Dang, we should have asked about that.
So yeah.
So he
you
only
knew
saw
that
when
he
she was
left, but
depressed.
you didn't know why he did. Gotcha. That makes sense.
No, I also didn't really care, so I wasn't paying like real great attention. You know?
What?
You don't care about Bella's clinical depression? I just
No.
stuttered. Please cut that out. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that the one too where she like sits at the window and it just like the seasons change as she's sitting
That's
at
the
the
part
window?
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a possibility.
Yeah.
And it's like February,
Right.
March.
Because she was
That's
just
the part
so
I saw.
sad.
And then it shows like clips of her just like screaming into her pillow for some reason. And Charlie's like, what the heck? Wake up.
Well, so you didn't see why he left.
I might have. I just maybe was not.
I feel like you
paying a lot of
wouldn't
attention.
forget it.
Did you see the birthday party?
No.
Oh. Well, she like cuts her finger on like a slip of paper and Jasper tries to eat her. So then Edward
Is Jasper the one that's like a football player size?
No,
No.
that's Emmett.
Jasper is the
He's-
Confederate
he's-
soldier.
He's the one that has like a Justin Bieber haircut.
Yeah, and he always looks like this
Yeah.
with his
He's
eyes
like-
really wide because he's always in pain. That's how Stephanie Meyer described him.
Because
I mean, if I were a
new...
Confederate soldier, like I would be in a lot
He
of pain.
should always be in pain.
Wait,
You
what's that
should.
thing that he said that we always laughed about? He said something with an accent.
Battle scars.
Yeah. That's it.
You didn't
That
see it because it was an
battle
eclipse. But
Yeah.
he's like teaching all the werewolves how to fight newborn vampires because they realize that's who's coming for Bella. And she's like, what are all these marks on your arm? And he's like, battle scars.
Yeah,
and he
see?
says it out of the side of his mouth. It's insane.
Well, thanks for playing.
Thanks for letting us.
I love Twilight.
Should we roll into next or take a break?
Take a little break. Oh.
There's a possibility.
Welcome back to our Twilight fan cast. I'm Stephanie Meyer.
I'm
I'm
Jasper.
Emmett. Okay, wait. They're in Twilight. He brings, because he's like, what do humans eat? Because they eat deer blood, you know?
The vampires do?
Uh-huh.
Vampires eat blood.
Yeah, they don't eat human blood because
Well, not the Cohen family because they're like trying to be good and not kill people. So
So-
they eat animal blood
Animal
instead
blood.
of deer. Of
Kinda sus.
human blood.
So anyway, Emmett comes in to lunch and he just has a bag full of hard-boiled eggs and he's like, is this what humans eat? He doesn't say it, but you just notice it.
Like he's just holding. It's like 18 hard-boiled eggs. It's an enormous amount.
And like just like shoved in a Walmart bag and he's like, but
And like they don't eat it, so he's just got a bag of eggs sitting next to him.
yeah. 'cause
Did they just sit there at lunchtime?
Yeah. They just sit
Wow.
there
And look weird.
Poor
and they're
babies.
like,
and just be brooding.
Well,
Yeah.
Jasper's like this because he wants to eat everybody.
And he's in pain. Insurmountable pain, apparently. Okay, anyway, Morgan.
Okay.
Hit it.
Okay. My topic this week is Unhinged first date questions. I have 3. They get more unhinged as it goes.
And we just answer
And
them?
we're just going to answer them.
Okay.
Oh, like questions you would ask someone on a first date.
Yeah, that you like.
Perfect. I have a first date next week.
Oh, well,
so
here you go.
send me these when you're done.
Okay. Okay, so they get more unhinged as we go. So the first one, pretty tame. What's the worst nickname someone has called you, and where did it come from? I'll go first.
Worst.
Cow juice is mine. Do you remember, Jackie?
Of course I do. Not.
So our old roommate Taylor, who I miss desperately, she used to call me Marge. In fact, some people do still call me Marge. And then us and I don't even remember who else was there. Lance and a couple other people. We were all sitting around the kitchen table, and then he was like margarine, and then it just kind of like went off from there. People
Devolved.
started like naming ingredients.
Deteriorated.
And then
more
someone
like.
said milk, and then Lance said cow juice, and he called me cow juice
He called her Cow Juice or CJ.
or
for
CJ
a long
for
time.
so long.
That's cute.
Yeah,
She hated
it was pretty fun.
My bad nickname is also from Lance.
Can't wait. Tell me.
So my middle name is Charlotte.
Okay.
And he called me Spider Butt Thread.
How does that relate to Charlotte?
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, okay.
Spider butt thread. Like, how often did he call you?
Not often, but he would say it, and then I would like be just like unspeakably mad at him. Like I was just like, oh,
It's
like
something so enraging about
Spider
having someone
butt
call you something like
thread.
that.
well, yeah, because it's like that is horrendous, you know. And so then, yeah, Spider Butt Thread would be the one mine.
Okay. That's a pretty good one.
That
Cade.
is a pretty good one. I don't feel like I've ever really had a bad one.
Let's give him one.
I got called, or I don't know if I should tell you this because it's one you like to call me. Caterade used to make me not happy,
Oh, no.
But-
That makes my heart sink.
but I'm cool with it now. I'm at peace.
Why did you really used to not like it? Just because it's not your name?
I don't know. I give like everyone a nickname. I don't call a lot of people by their first names.
Mm-hmm.
Except me.
Yeah, but we talked about this already. I feel like that it's like I feel like your name's hard. I call you Jacqueline a lot.
You do.
Your name is kind of already a nickname.
I'm sorry you don't like Caterade.
I'm cool with it now. I used to not like it.
When I called you that, or when anyone?
No, it was back when, because
Back in the day.
back in the day.
Gotcha.
But then I moved in with Dan Howell,
Okay.
and Dan used to call me that all the time, and so that's when I was like, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I promise, it's not. I don't hate it.
Because I have others up my sleeve. If that was
Cadithan.
No,
Caterade.
it was more like, I don't know. I don't even know why I didn't like it.
Some nicknames
then
just rub you the wrong way.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was probably because like of the person that would use it or some like, you know.
Yeah. That you're like, we're not that
I'm like,
close.
oh, you
Yeah.
can't give me a nickname.
But then when Dan called
But
you,
then
you're
Dan
like,
was
"Oh, I
my
love
roommate.
Dan,"
like,
yeah.
one of my boys.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he would call me that, I was fine with it. And so then I've just been cool with it ever since. So longer than I've known you, I've been cool with it.
Okay, because I have others
Rest
in my
easy.
arsenal.
So we have Caterade,
Spider butt thread.
Spider butt thread, and cow juice.
And two of them are from Lance.
Lance,
So Lance, if you're listening to this,
you're a menace to society. And
Give
we love
me,
you so
give
much.
me my
We love
own
you.
unforgivable nickname.
yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
what you'll conjure up, but maybe we can ask him,
Yeah.
and then
That would be funny.
we'll say it.
We'll have a throwback episode. Okay. Good answers. Thanks. The second one is, what is the largest animal you think you could beat in a fight with your bare hands?
Is this like fight to the death?
I now have bear paws as my hands.
I want to say none because it would make me incredibly sad.
Okay, but if you had to.
For your life, Cade. For your life.
Realistically,
with just your hands, your human hands.
I think it depends. I think it depends on what the creature is, because like
that's what
a
you gotta tell
bobcat,
us.
like I would get torn apart.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about like a cow,
yeah,
I think I could fight a cow.
I could F up a cow for sure.
I'm proud of both of
Yeah.
you for thinking that, because every time because I used to use this as like an opener just because I thought it was funny, and every single guy was like, I could beat a mountain lion. I'm like,
No.
you're
You
dumb.
couldn't.
You can't.
I 100% know that a cougar would F me up.
Yeah.
Like rip me to shreds.
So they'd either say that, which is completely unrealistic, or they would say like, I don't know, maybe like a bunny. And I'm like, you're not thinking about the big docile animals out there.
So
No, like a
if we're
cow.
going strictly off of like the largest creature that I think I could best in
Yeah.
a physical contest, probably like a cow.
A cow.
Because I think an elephant would
No,
just trample
man.
me.
They're
Like
crazy.
hippos
Yeah.
hippos are mean.
Hippos are so
Dude,
scary.
have you seen a hippo chomp a
More
melon? That
people-
would be your head.
More people die from hippos than sharks every year.
I just saw a video where this guy
Hippos
was
be
talking
wildin'.
about how like some tour guide was swallowed by a hippo.
Yeah.
And he got out. He was swallowed like head first, and he got out because he used his hands to grab the tusks and like pulled himself out. Isn't that crazy?
that
Yeah.
scares me.
Dude, hippos
I
are
hope
insane.
that never happens.
So that's what I'm saying is like a large, extremely docile creature.
Yeah.
I think I could fight. But a cow is bigger than a mountain lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
So we're talking type of animal. Like,
yeah,
Are they-
that's where I say like I have a hard time with a size necessarily.
I think that makes sense.
But does that
though.
make sense?
Yeah. Because you're doing great. Because
Are me and the bear both on cocaine? Or just the bear?
you.
Just me? I like my chances.
Okay,
Yeah.
so cow for both of you guys.
uh
then.
huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Like something in that arena.
like yeah, that's probably like yeah, because the cow's just gonna be like and like be like sidestepping, you know, and I'm gonna be like all up in its face, you know.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, like I could probably beat an owl. Like,
An owl.
No, owls have like giant talons.
Yeah, they're hunters. They'll
But,
claw
like-
your eyes out.
They'll pick you up and carry you away.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
right. I'd like to see an owl try. Owls, if you're watching.
Meet me by
This
the
is a-
flagpole at 3.
I'm calling every owl out right now.
I dare you.
Fight on sight.
I wish an owl would, you know? No, but but like a cobra, no.
Oh,
I
was
would
like,
die.
dang, girl.
But I think
But that's mostly just because you're scared of cobras already.
yeah. But also, you try to beat up a cobra.
Okay.
You punch a cobra in the face, like what do you think would happen?
No, I would pick it up by the tail and just whip it
You would pick
to
it,
Timbuktu.
honey. They are so heavy. They're not like garters.
I'm pretty strong.
All right. Yeah, so cow. Locking it in.
End of the story. Cow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Apparently an owl's talons.
I think
are-
that's the largest creature that I could realistically fight
yeah.
and like end up on top.
Although also I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like the vibe that like a long neck dinosaur gives and like the vibe of a cow are similar.
But what are you gonna do to a long neck dinosaur that's like 100 times your size?
You gotta climb up its
No,
neck and strangle
And
him?
just like punch it in the eyeball that's as big as your fist?
Ew!
No, I'm not.
It probably is.
I know,
I'm
but
not
that's so
saying I
gross.
would fight him, but like same vibes though.
Yeah.
Like you could
Like,
really
they're
like
just like, ooh.
you could get into a long neck's head for sure. You totally could.
They'll
don't
mess
you?
you up, buddy.
You docile piece of shit.
No, like 100% same vibe as the cow. Like you
Oh,
100% could like really like he'd be like well, man, I feel bad.
He's like,
you're
gosh,
He's like,
sorry.
what are you doing?
You're hurting my feelings.
You're being mean.
like, I'm just trying
Could
to
you
eat.
please stop cyberbullying me? I'm
Yeah.
trying to eat my tree star.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just trying to eat leaves from the top branch. Can you leave me alone? But same vibe, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I've never met an actual long-necked dinosaur, but all of the ones I've seen in cartoons.
I would venture
The
to say all
babies.
herbivores. I'm like,
I don't know,
way.
Triceratops?
A Triceratops or a Stegosaurus? Are you kidding?
Are those the ones with the
An
spikes on the
ankylosaur?
back?
What's
An
this?
ankylosaur? What is that?
What?
They go
That's
for
the
the
one
ankles.
with the big armored plates on its back and the huge club tail.
Oh.
Whatevs. Yeah, maybe not that one, but a long neck for sure. And that's much bigger than a cow.
I just think that's some wild faith in yourself to think you can take down.
I think that it would be.
Jackie's like, you show me a full-grown brachiosaur, I will bring you a
He's
corpse.
gone.
I will bring back its body.
he was
In
extinct.
a body bag.
He is extinct.
If he wasn't before, he for sure is after crossing my path. Okay, anyway.
Last
Next.
one.
Okay, next question.
Easy.
This is my favorite of the bunch. I'm not going to lie. How many seagulls would you
Oh.
have to find in your house
I saw this question the other day.
before you became suspicious that someone was putting them in there?
3. I've already thought about my answer.
3?
Yes.
3
Because
seagulls.
1, I'd be like, what the heck? There is a seagull in my house. 2, I'd be like, this is really weird. I need to check and make sure there's not a seagull entrance to my home.
I forgot to lock the seagull door.
And so that, like, after 2 is when I would, like, are they getting into my attic? Are they, like, flying down the chimney?
You're going to be battening
Are
down the
they-
hatches
yeah.
after 2.
Right. As a normal person would.
Yeah,
You're trying to tell me after 2 seagulls, you're not going to be securing the perimeter?
I know 100% I would, but I just would.
And then after
would-
number 3, I would be like,
Now wait a damn minute. Who's putting these seabirds?
yeah.
You don't mess with
The
a seabird.
seabird.
You don't.
As we learned in the lighthouse, you don't mess with a seabird.
Not even one time.
But do you think you disagree with 3?
I
Do you feel like it would take you more?
Or less.
way less.
Oh,
It would just
More,
take
I'm
one?
like 17 because I've had 16 seagulls in my house, but
So
not.
one seagull, you're like, who's doing this?
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty confident of like the security of my
no.
property.
But we live in a place
Cade.
where seagulls exist naturally.
Have you ever had a bird in your house ever?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Not a seagull, but
No.
a bird.
A parakeet that you bought from
No,
PetSmart?
like-
No, a
like a
wild
sparrow.
bird.
That has never happened to me.
Oh.
So I think one bird I'd be like,
who's doing
Lance?
this?
Because he would
We're really dragging his name across the mud in this episode.
he knows what he did.
He put a
That's
bird in your
incredible
house?
to
If
me.
I feel like if Lance had access to a seagull, it would be in someone's bed.
You are correct on that.
That is true.
Because one time, Lance, I'm sorry if you don't want me to say this. Maybe
It's
we
too
can
late.
cut it out. But one time he wanted to buy like 6,000 ladybugs and release them in someone's car.
Was it mine?
No. I don't remember who it was, but he was like, wouldn't that be crazy? Like, what would you do? And I'm like,
he's like Winston Bishop, where it's like
he's like,
so high, like not a good prank, or so low, not a good prank.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
is too high on the prank scale.
but yeah, but like for
1,000
sure he would put a
ladybugs.
seagull in someone's room. So then,
Yeah,
because-
but I would do that too. Like that's funny.
is
Please
it?
don't put a seagull in
Yeah.
my room.
Okay, listen. So I think,
But
I-
I cannot believe that at one seagull you would be like, someone put it here.
yeah.
No.
Well, are seagulls
I'm not buying
sneaking
it.
in your house?
Well, no, but you'd be like, I must have like left a window open, or it flew down the chimney, or it it got in through the attic.
The seagull would be so confused if it flew down the. He'd be like,
But it wouldn't know how to get out. Do you think seagulls are smart?
I don't.
So that's why I say, like, after 2, I would be like, it would maybe cross my mind at that point that like someone might be doing this, but to be sure, I need to batten down the hatches. And then seagull 3 is where I'd be like, okay, I for sure have seagull proofed this home.
Yeah.
So Lance is clearly smuggling these birds
He's got his mitts
into
in
my
this
home.
one. Yeah. Okay. But just with like my experience of like never having a bird like
In your house.
waltz into the house is like that alone is like, how did a seagull get in here? You know, because we have
But crazy stuff happens all the time.
no, not like seagull biz. You know,
Yes.
Cade Larson, no way. I have never had a bird fly. Comment down below if you've ever had a bird unannounced fly into your home.
Tell me who's the crazy one. This one that's like one seagull. Immediately, I assume someone is threatening my life with these birds.
I didn't say that. I said, I'd be like, who's the funny guy putting seagulls in my house? You know, what would you think?
I think it would probably take
2?
I think it would take a lot.
More than
How
3?
many is a lot? Tell
I think
us.
like 4 or 5, and I'd be like, "This is ridiculous."
45. I'm sorry.
Morgan,
I
do
don't.
not let 4 seagulls into your home.
I'm not letting them into my home.
3
Someone's
is where we
putting
draw
them
the
there.
line.
I just think like it's not in me to automatically assume I'm being pranked. So I think that's
where
I
I
would
say
be
like 1, I would be like,
That's weird.
that
Okay,
is
maybe
really weird.
I could agree with maybe 2.
And then it's like,
I maybe
okay,
agree with 3.
you take the seagull and you put it outside. You get home from work. You take your keys out of your pocket and drop them, and you hear a honk. And there's a next seagull.
No, it's like,
And there's a next seagull sitting on your couch. I'm like, all right.
Bold of you.
There is either a seagull-sized hole in my home, or someone is bringing these birds into my house.
I can agree.
So
However-
then number 3 is where I would be like, someone is bringing these birds into my home. Uninvited. This is a no bird
what a
zone.
fun prank. How hard do you think it would be for us to find a seagull?
They are all over.
I know.
Remember when Nate
They
was
love a good Cheeto. So that's all you'd need.
Okay, noted.
Nate was like, we need to get a loaf of bread and soak it in NyQuil so then we feed it to the birds and then they fall asleep and we can put one in someone's house.
Didn't you want to do that
It's
to the ducks?
illegal
The ducks, yeah. I know, but it was
to
just
kill a seagull. So just be careful.
I won't ever
Never mess
kill
with a
seagull.
seabird.
I'm okay. Follow-up question. I know it's not my segment, but follow-up question. How would you remove a seagull from your home? I want to play by play.
Asking for a friend.
I'm just like, if one
Jack's
wandered
like,
in.
I have actually had a seagull in my home for the past 6 months.
Yeah, and I just don't have the heart to take him out. I don't know.
I
So tell me.
would get a trash can.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's your better plan?
I thought you were gonna say trash bag, and then I thought of that scene from The Office where they're trying to
'cause
catch the bat.
The bat
suffocate.
overhead.
Yeah. Trap it over Trent's head and it just poops on his head.
Yeah.
Um,
He gets rabies.
I first thing I would do is open all of the doors and windows. So
Okay.
that if it like starts freaking out when I get too close, there's a chance it just goes by itself
Okay.
into that sweet heaven above, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
So you got your trash can.
trash can and you like throw it some bread so it knows I'm not a threat.
Except when you cover it with a giant plastic can.
Well, but that's for its protection and mine.
And it knows that.
Okay, so
I've
now
communicated that through a series of squawks.
he's like, right, got it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm on board.
Wait, so now that the can is over the bird,
Yes.
now what? You're just gonna sweep it across the floor?
No,
Like
you
a
get like
spider?
some cardboard and like
Oh,
slide the cardboard
Literally
underneath
like
it.
a spider.
Yeah, like what you would do for a spider, just bigger. Do you have a mason jar big enough for a seagull?
Not anymore.
Really rude of you to ask.
Never did. Yeah, bold of you to ask a lady that. Okay.
I don't know. We'd experiment. Maybe I would just have a pet seagull, you know?
Like, I mean, he came all this way.
He worked so hard to get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he deserves to be here.
Is this his house now?
Do I live in the seagull's house? Anyway. Okay.
Great topic.
Thanks.
We're going to take a break. Thanks for watching, everyone. Did you want to go?
No.
I'm sorry.
No, you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Thanks for coming, everyone. We really appreciate it. If you would give us a rating here or on Spotify. Well, here might be Spotify. On YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or Stitcher. Or if there's somewhere else that I don't know, you could rate us there
or
too.
Another place. But any place you find us.
If you see me on the street, give me a 5-star rating.
Yeah, got a thumbs up, hopefully.
And comment down below, how many seagulls is too many seagulls in your home?
How many seagulls would it take for you to get suspicious that someone was putting them there? And why is it 3? Because that's the right answer.
No, it's not.
You said 5.
That you guys are too suspicious of other people. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for watching.